Biodiversity is being lost at an alarming rate, and with greenhouse gas emissions still rising, we are moving closer and closer to a 3 to 5 degrees temperature increase every century. I'm sure one can feel the effects all around us. Summers getting hotter, wildfires occurring with increased frequency. Global hunger has risen for the third consecutive year. No country is on track to achieve the goal on gender equality. These were the words of UN Deputy Secretary General at this SDG summit in September 2019. All these issues boil down to one major problem. There is an annual financing gap of $2.5 trillion dollars, which is needed to meet the UN's 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. To help reduce this huge deficit and increase funding towards sustainable businesses, we ask the questions: who cares the most about saving the environment? How can we make these people invest their money? How do we make our solutions sustainable? And we developed Investors Planet, the first of its kind investment platform that enables users, specifically millennials, to invest exclusively in sustainable businesses and make an impact on the causes they care about. On Investors Planet, users can choose which SDG they want to contribute to and monitor the specific impact they created in terms of number of trees saved, the number of children educated, liters of water saved, etc. A few salient features of the solution are the lack of complex financial jargon, a polling system that will inform fund managers about customers' opinions, metrics to understand the impact created by your investments, and the ability to share the impact you've created with the rest of the world. Before we delve into the details, we would like to introduce to you Bob and Dave. Dave is a mechanical engineer who graduated from the University of Waterloo in 2015, and like many others, he loves nature. He enjoys taking a yearly camping trip to Banff. He and his partner, Bob, are planning to move in with each other, and they are looking to invest and grow their money for a more secure financial future. They took the advice of their friend, Marla, who is a finance whiz working on Bay Street, to start investing in mutual funds and stocks. However, they had their reservations as they didn't understand much about the products they invested in and where their money was going. On one of his annual camping trips to Banff, Dave notices the increasing levels of water and land pollution around his favorite camping site. He cares deeply about the planet and the preservation of its sanctity. On the other hand, Bob sees the significant underrepresentation of women in his company's leadership and strongly feels that there is not enough diversity of perspective. Both of them want to do something about the causes they care about, but don't know how to go about it. They work full time jobs and cannot take out time to become activists for change, can they? Should they just donate their money to an NGO? What other options do they have? They want to secure their financial future and make an impact. What do they prioritize? Returns or impact? Both are important to them. We reached out to many other millennials in the same boat, and to our surprise, the majority of them wanted to make a change and were willing to contribute. However, they also wanted to invest and grow their money. So we asked ourselves, can we provide a financial platform that allows millennials to invest only in sustainable businesses? Can we provide them with a platform that allows them to grow their money and at the same time save the planet? Armed with these pressing needs and our combined curiosity, we decided to investigate the current impact investing landscape. We identified some really interesting opportunities. Social impact investment has $228.1 billion dollars in assets under management and is growing fast. 56% of impact investments are allocated to emerging markets. There has been a 400% increase in the number of impact investors in the last 20 years. And now, with millennials comprising the largest demographic of the workforce, the number of impact investors are expected to grow much faster. We also identified some gaps in servicing these clients. Number one, underdeveloped impact measurement methods, which makes it difficult to quantify impact. Number two, investees or funds do not have compulsory obligations to disclose their impact. Number three, lack of analytical tools to compare impact across geographies. From a customer perspective, we found that 72% of investors are unaware of responsible investment options. Of those who are aware, 79% want to get more information on how it aligns with their values and the causes they care about. 62% indicated that they were never asked by their current financial advisor about their interest in responsible investment. 67% felt that companies which develop solutions to reduce plastic waste will be critical investments that they are interested in. We dug deeper to understand the qualitative concerns of millennials. Some of the questions that stood out were:
How do I know that my investment will create an impact? How do I understand the firms in my portfolio? How do I make an informed decision? Are my financial returns less promising if I pursue impact investing? Will your platform be easy to understand and user friendly?
we synthesized all these learnings and built a platform that provides only relevant information the average investor would look for while deciding to invest, the option to invest in an array of specific social causes, an interactive user interface that allows them to share their opinion and have a say in the investment process. So, as a product, how does it work? Well, Dave can now log in through a mobile app or web platform and do his own research on various socially sustainable businesses and how they are bringing about an impact. Using our proprietary artificial intelligence technology, we will be learning about the causes that Dave is passionate about and present to him opportunities to invest in the specific causes he cares about, as well as the latest news on the topics. He will also be given information on how investment in these businesses will impact the planet and the potential returns he can make. After he invests, he can also engage on the platform and voice his opinions on the quarterly user polls, which will be processed through a natural language processing module to inform fund managers about customer sentiment. The whole platform is gamified to enable Dave to share on social media the impact he makes and also gain points for it. As you can see here, Dave is a proud level 2 climate change warrior.
So, what do our numbers look like? Through 5 specific mutual funds, we are targeting an asset under management of $1 billion by 2030. With a 2.6% management expense ratio, the annual profits are projected to reach 15.8 million with an IRR of 38%. Here's a brief breakup of the cost for the first year. This slide shows a fixed cost, and this slide shows a variable cost. As you can see, our customer acquisition cost at 1.1 million is the biggest cost component. With an app designed to induce behavior similar to those of users on social media platforms, we expect that once more people get acquainted with a mobile app and they start sharing their impact with others, the popularity will surge and our customer acquisition costs will start to fall and mirror those incurred by platforms like Instagram. We believe that this tapering of costs will start after 2 to 3 years and will be lower than 2 to 5% of costs incurred by traditional mutual funds. The next two slides show detailed projections of our AUM, cost, and investor growth for our initial 5 funds over the next 10 years.
So, how do we bring the solution to market? Out of 37 million Canadians, our target market is 1 million millennials, as they are twice as likely to invest in companies or funds that target specific social and environmental causes that personally matter to them. We have envisioned our solution as a part of a larger fund house like Brookfield, BlackRock, etc. And how do we measure up against our competitors in the market? Compared to other robo advisors such as Wealthsimple and Nest Wealth, we are providing exclusive, sustainability focused investments. When compared to solutions that are focused on sustainability, we are a user friendly platform that engages effectively with the users and their needs. We have a comprehensive channel strategy based on the stages that our user goes through. The first stage, awareness. At this stage, our user is seeking advice from the people they trust and look up to. The best way to influence a user at this stage is through influencers on social media who care about sustainability. We shall also present our platform at sustainability conferences, and through vloggers, we can help new users learn the fundamentals of investing. Stage 2, research. At this stage, our user is in the consideration phase where they need more information about products and is trying to figure out which ones work best for them. An effective channel to reach potential clients at this stage is by engaging them with financial literacy workshops, educational blogs, and through corporate partnerships. Stage 3, investment decision. Now our user is well read and informed. They just need the right nudge to make the investment. An effective way to reach these investors are by using targeted Facebook and Instagram ads that lead them to our platform. Stage 4, user engagement. Once we start getting traction, we can leverage our existing user base to grow the fund by promoting users to share their impact on social media and providing them with referral discounts on fund fees. So, what are the risks associated with the product? Being a digital platform seeking to further enhance customer engagement while staying updated with market trends, we understand that there will be risks to our business. We seek to mitigate these by staying abreast with new policies affecting how impact is measured, making our decisions based on carefully evaluated data driven insights, and maintaining the highest standards of KYC. Why are we the best team to bring this to market? We are a team that strongly believes that investing should meet the needs of the present without compromising the needs of the future. We come from diverse professional backgrounds with expertise in finance, technology, consulting, project management, and social impact strategy. We believe that we are well positioned to bring a holistic approach to sustainable finance. Additionally, three of our team members are experienced entrepreneurs that bring an added advantage to scale this platform. So, what is our ultimate goal? Our model is aimed at bringing transparency to our investors, and by doing so, it will put pressure on companies that have a negative environmental or social impact into adopting more sustainable strategies. For example, once it became public through our app that company A doesn't have a policy against child labor, it would draw negative attention and our investors would not invest in it going forward. This would be very difficult for companies to ignore and it would move them towards resolving these issues. In this way, our model will not only fund sustainable investment opportunities but also start creating them. Now, Dave and Bob have a viable option to invest their money and at the same time make a positive impact on the planet.